Hi there, Dr. Gary here on the road. We sell dental practices nationwide. We are dental practice brokers. I was a dentist for 25 years and now doing the dental practice brokerage for 14. Today's topic is, why do buyers of dental practices often misuse the word, "it's too expensive"? I'll get into that in a moment. As you know, we now have 10 employees. We're in 24 states. We just picked up Alabama, Louisiana, Ohio. So we are truly nationwide, all serving you. Now we're available 363 days a year. We take off Christmas and Easter. You can reach us from 8 a.m. till 9 p.m. every day except Christmas and Easter. East Coast time, please. So if you want to reach us, it's 201-663-0935. And our website is dentalpracticeguide.com or nationwidedentalpracticebrokers.com. There's a ton of information in there, and hopefully you can learn something from that. All the practices are listed there. Now, everything you're about to hear today is for entertainment purposes. It's not legal or business advice. If you're thinking about selling to one of the large DSOs, definitely call us. There's a lot going on in that world, and we're well aware of it. That is, we have consolidation going on. Certain DSOs having trouble getting funding. There's a few have actually closed up shop. So it does happen. But pretty solid footing, most of them. Now, the beauty of when we work with them, we're independent of them, but they pay our commission. So there's no commission to you. On top of that, what is very unique about our company, Nationwide Dental Practice Brokers, is that all practices over $1 million, we're going to get your legal fees reimbursed upon successful closing. I believe we're the only brokers in the country that do that. So pay attention to that. Okay, now what's going on with these doctors that say the dental practice, today's theme is when a buyer says of a dental practice, say, oh, it's too expensive. What does that mean? Because there's words such as cash flow, right? Market value. Market value is what the appraised value is of that. If you're buying real estate, it's the real estate value. Or dental practice, it's a cash flow. Generally, the banks can assist in that direction. But what does the words mean? It's too expensive. I hear this all the time. Oh, it's too expensive. It's too expensive. The mistake they made, it's such a large number sometimes, especially if it includes the real estate. It's such a large number, they just blurt out the word, it's too expensive. It's too expensive in their mind because they never bought anything big in their life. Maybe they bought a car, I don't know. A lot of them have not bought homes yet. So this is the big purchase. You have a practice purchase that's going to be close to $1 million, or combination of practice and real estate close to $1 million. They just get overwhelmed. It's like they say, oh, I can't handle it. It's nonsense. Practice is based, your cash flow is there's enough money in the practice to pay your notes, you own your living, pay off your mortgage, pay your rent, your overhead, and so forth. Banks are willing to loan you on your final decision of what the practice is worth. Banks are willing to loan you 100% of that. Okay? And there's different variables. Obviously, the equipment and the value and the location and the staff and the type of business it is has tremendous value to it too. But you just can't go and say, oh, it's too expensive. How much research have you done? First of all, if it's the real estate, market value of the real estate, basically that's what it is. It's the bank market value. So when you come in and say it's too expensive, I think it just often means, what I see with buyers is that they're just overwhelmed with any large number. Even if it approaches $1 million, goes over $1 million, they use the word too expensive. I've been hearing this for 14 years. So I'm just trying to clear the air with that. You go in, you get a cash flow analysis. Now, you want to use professionals that know what they're doing. We have a situation right now, some CPA accountant does not know what he's doing. He's trying to value the practice, because when you buy a practice, you have to allocate how much for goodwill, the equipment, restrictive covenant, and so forth. Well, this accountant has no clue. He's trying to put 50%. I'm going to make a tape about that shortly. He's trying to make 50% for goodwill. No way. Goodwill is 80-85%. How do I know? Because when I try to sell a practice with no patients, very few people want it. And it only sells for somewhere between $45,000 and like $89,000. That's the market. That's what things sell for. I know it costs $350,000 to build a small office, $500,000 for a little larger. I realize that, but it's market value for everything. So getting back to the words too expensive, give the interpretation. Say it because, well, too expensive because you never spent that much money. But no, don't say it's too expensive if it's fair market value is determined by the banks and so forth, and qualified professionals that make that decision. So again, we're here to help you with all that. Let us know. Call us. We can chat about it. Now, if you'd like to hear more of these, hit the subscribe button. You can see Dr. Gary all the time. Wouldn't that be incredible? So just hit that button, and we have a lot coming out. Oh, by the way, with the newsletters now, or our email blasts, which you know, we're sending those out monthly. We're now going to do, we believe, twice a month by monthly. I think every 2 weeks we're going to try to send them out because there's too many new ones coming on board. And as you know, I'm getting that recycling of patients, of doctors that I sold practice to 14 years ago. They're coming to us. I believe it's because we performed adequately for their purposes, above and beyond expectations, and they're coming back to us. So as we grow, we're getting new practices, and then as we get recycling, repeat business, it's getting busier. So rather than wait till the end of the month where we may have 10, 11, 12, 14 new practices, we're just going to do 2 weeks and get practices and then reload, do another 2 weeks. Really excited about that. All right, we are on the road to Washington, D.C. I have one of the deals I'm working on. And of course, as I told you, have fun every day. Back of my car right now, I have my bicycle on there. So we're going to do a little D.C. bicycle riding to my old town. And that's where I went to school. But anyway, give us a call if you'd like to take a chat. Hit the subscribe button. I will see you guys. Make sure you're having fun today. I will absolutely be having fun. I have to visit a deal that we're working on, but I'll be on the bike trails with my bicycle. All right, I'll see you guys. Enjoy.